Today I want to go over our homeschool fails this year. The first one, Tacky Markers, smudgeless wet erase. I got these to use in our binders. We have binders that I put paper in page protectors so the kids can reuse them over and over again. And I also laminated some maps, and so I was going to have the kids trace them every day so they could learn the countries. But these markers do not erase with water or paper towels or wet wipes or cleaning wipes or glasses spray. In fact, the black and red ones and green one, I don't have that anymore, were stained at the point of it wouldn't come off all the way. So it was not at all like the video they show on Amazon. So that was a very sad fail. Fail number 2, IEW. This was horrible. So many people love this. And I saw so many good recommendations, but it did not work for us. It just kind of went from 0 to 100. There was never any talk of proper sentence structure or paragraphs or different things like that. It was like, let's make keyword outlines in first grade. It just didn't seem very age appropriate. And then they also would have, list 3 keywords from each sentence, but then in their example, they'd have 4 to 5 keywords sometimes. So the directions were kind of confusing. We weren't always sure what they wanted us to do. And then they'd have you write this thing and then go back and add words. But if you already handwrote it, there's no room to add extra words. But they didn't give any details on that. We just did not like this one. We used EIW instead, and we were loving that one. This one's IEW. Hard pass. Also, I've seen several comments, more than several, from people in different Facebook groups about them either knowing college professors or them being college professors themselves, and saying they can always recognize kids who use this curriculum because it's just the same cookie cutter kind of writing. But other people say it makes you a really strong writer. But anyway, it just did not work for us. Number 3, art study. So basically, the Charlotte Mason method of art study is you have an artist each term, and the school year is divided into 3 terms. And so you read a story or 2 about the artist. Every week you show the picture for 1 minute, the kids look at it, and then you turn it over, and they have to tell you what was on the picture. And the next week you do it again, and then you're done with that picture. And then we'd hang it up on the window in the dining room. The 3rd week you have another picture. Have the kids look at it, etc. The only problem is I felt like my kids just weren't getting into it. They just didn't really absorb the art. They didn't really have that much interest in it. But I'm going to plan something where you have like different activities to do with this, whether that's coloring or like squinting your eyes and just kind of do like an outline of the different colors, maybe painting a picture of it. I don't know, different activities to help them learn it and make it more fun. So that was kind of a fail, kind of not. And I'll show you right now where it is on the Ambleside website. And the 4th thing that was a total flop was composer study. I love the idea of composer study. It's the same thing. It's on the website. And so, pick a composer each term, and you learn a little bit about them, and then you listen to one song once a week for 2 weeks in a row. So you're going to have 6 songs listened to by the composer. The problem is that while these songs are great, a lot of the selections are about 30 minutes long. I have 2 very active boys. There's no way they're sitting there for 30 minutes. Even with Legos and stuff, they just get bored and rambunctious. I think as they're older, we'll do more of the composer study. I haven't quite figured that out. Just, 30 minutes at a time is just not quite working for us. But let me know your suggestions. I'd love to know what you do for composer study and art study for that matter. Our next one that was a fail was this Fossil On game. It was really a disappointment. I thought it would have a lot more fun in it. So you have these rocks, but you don't really do anything with them except put them on the bingo cards. And you have a bag of fossils, which are pretty cool because they're real fossils. And there's a couple shark teeth in there. They have a little paper about it. And then the games are kind of lame. The games are these little fact cards. And so you just ask the question, they have to answer the fact. But there's nothing to read to tell them about the fact. So I guess you just keep asking them until they memorize the facts. So that was a super lame game because obviously did not like that. And the other game they had in here was bingo. And my kids, turns out they hate bingo. It's like really stressful to them because they have no control over the outcome of the game. So this was a total flop. However, if you have a kid that likes fossils and bingo and facts, it might be perfect for you. Let me know in the comments what your biggest flop from this year was and your biggest success. Let's cheer each other on. You got this, Mama. All right, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.